Roll call, please.
Legislator Frost,
Here.
Legislator Calamus,
Here.
Legislator Mosier. Here. Legislator Lindecker,
Here.
Legislator Nortz,
Here.
Legislator Moorhan. Here. Legislator Leviker,
Here.
Legislator Osborne has been excused, Legislator Nellenbach,
Here.
and Legislator Dahlhoff.
Here. Would everyone please stand for the invocation and the pledge, and Legislator Calmus will lead us in the invocation.
Heavenly Father, grant us wisdom as we make decisions. Help us to listen with an open heart, speak with honesty, and work together in unity. And as we get ready to enter in this Christmas season, help us to slow our lives down and renew our commitment to serve the people in our community. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen. The November 4th and the November 18th board meeting minutes have been distributed, and if there are no amendments, they stand approved. Tonight, we're going to open a public hearing on the accomplishments of the current CDBG Project 636 HR 300-23 Lewis County Housing Rehabilitation Program. So I will open that now. Is there anyone here that would like to speak on that topic? Rob, you need to turn that on, the little,
Oh, perfect. Hi, everyone. I'm Robert Grunert Loud, Executive Director of Snowbelt Housing Company, and here to give you a brief update on the CDBG Rehab Grant Program. So in December 2023, Lewis County was awarded just over $621,000 through the Community Development Block Grant Program to support the Lewis County Single and Multifamily Housing Rehabilitation Program. Today's public hearing is a second required hearing, and the purpose is to simply give you a brief update on the program's accomplishments. The program was designated to help low and moderate income homeowners make essential repairs to their homes that were moderately or severely substandard. Typical repairs included new roofs, windows, doors, as well as upgrades to heating systems, electrical work, and other health and safety improvements. The goal is to help residents remain safely in their homes by improving overall condition, safety, and energy efficiency. All rehabilitation work must meet local code and HUD's housing quality standards. A grant agreement went into effect in February of 2024, with all funds required to be spent within 24 months by February 2026. The original application assumed we would be able to complete repairs on approximately 10 owner-occupied homes and 4 rental units occupied by low and moderate income households across the county. At the time of the application, 20 potential projects were evaluated. The average construction cost per home was estimated at around $35,000 for a total projected construction budget of around $510,000. As the program comes to a close, we have completed or are completing 11 total projects, 9 owner-occupied and 2 renter-occupied. 8 projects are fully complete, and the remaining 3 are in their final stages. The scope of work has included roofing, windows, doors, heating, electrical, plumbing, and lead hazard control. All projects were awarded to income-qualified Lewis County residents. Of the 14 total households assisted, 3 were senior households, 4 were headed by single women, 5 included individuals with disabilities, and 2 were large young families. The program has been truly countywide, with homes located in Harrisville, Port Leyden, Constableville, Copenhagen, Osceola, Turin, West Leyden, and Loudville. We expect the final total construction cost to come in at approximately $508,000, with all projects fully completed no later than January 1st, 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob. Anyone else like to make any comments on the Lewis County Housing Rehab Program? We'll leave that open for a few minutes and we'll proceed to privilege of the floor. Is there anyone here that would like to make any comments to the board under privilege of the floor? Looks like everybody wants to remain mum. Report of the Finance and Rules Committee per Rule 6, please, Cassandra.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Finance and Rules Committee has met, and the majority recommend to waive rules to act upon late resolutions.
Someone like to move that, please? Herb, second by Andrea. Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries. Jerry, I open privilege of the floor. I don't know if you have any comments that you'd like to make under privilege of the floor, or do you want to address the committee? Okay. Clerk of the board reports, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Lewis County Industrial Development Agency Board Member Mackenzie Lehman submitted her resignation letter to the board effective November 30th, 2025. Lewis County Youth Bureau Advisory Board Director Caitlin Lawler submitted a document with the funding outcomes from the Youth Bureau through the state for the period of October 1st, 2025 through September 31st, 2026, listing who was awarded, how much, and which category the funding came from. And finally, the Lewis County received notification of the following grant awards: $100,000 for Lewis County pretrial services. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Standing committee reports. We'll start with Finance and Rules Committee with Legislator Nellenbeck.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Information Technology Department has been working on its grant application and identifying products, services, and vendors that will assist with a disaster recovery build next year. The funds from this grant will be combined with another Dishes grant that will be awarded that was awarded earlier this year to reduce the county spending burden on this project. The Community Engagement Specialist is pleased to share that the Tapped In Lewis County podcast has reached 423 downloads since its launch in August of 2025. The most popular episode to date has been the Trails Initiative podcast, highlighting strong community interest in local outdoor recreation and development efforts. Look for more upcoming podcasts that share stories and information to our residents on the county website. And I also have one motion. I move to cancel the December 2025 Legislative Committee meeting due to the upcoming holiday season.
Moved by Jeff. Do I have a second? Herb? Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries. Next, we have General Services Committee with Legislator Moorhan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Board of Elections has filed their canvass of results for the 2025 general election, which was held November 4th, 2025, with the clerk of the board. Solid Waste Director Kip Turk met with the county manager, Tim Hunt, recently to discuss options to deal with the declining revenue related to recycling. They hope to work on a plan to mitigate this in 2026. And that's all I have.
Any questions for Andrea? Thank you. And we'll move to Health and Human Services Committee with Legislator Moser.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Lewis County Department of Social Services reopened the regular HEAP Home Energy Assistance Program season on Monday, December 1st, receiving nearly 300 calls that day. At the same time, they launched EVA, their new AI customer service assistance. Callers will now hear, "Welcome to Lewis County DSS. My name is Eva. I am an AI customer service assistant. This call is being recorded for quality assurance. How can I help?" The child care services waitlist currently stands at 12. Families are encouraged to apply as the list is moving monthly. Additional information about child care financial assistance is available on the Lewis County website. And that's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Questions for Jessica? Thank you. And we'll move to Legislator Nortz, who's our board rep on the Hospital Board of Managers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The report for last month, well, there was a gain of $79,000 versus a budgeted gain of $323,000 for the month of October. The year-to-date loss is 1.5 million versus a budgeted gain of $332,000. The Finance Committee met last Friday, and the following items were discussed. Acute admissions were 89 against a budget of 93. Observations were 70 against a budget of 58. ER visits were 1,047 versus a budget of 995,000. Also, the Hospital Foundation met and gave a report looking ahead to next year. Their golf tournament in Branningham will be June 12th, 2026. The Great Pumpkin Race at Lewis County Fairgrounds, October 24th, 2026. And Fun for Hope event, October 2026. Mr. Kayer, do you have anything you'd like to add? Well, that's my report.
We have any questions for Vinnie or Jerry? Thank you, Vinnie. And we will move to the county manager report with Mr. Hunt.
I have no report this month.
Thank you. And county treasurer is not here, so I'm assuming he's passed his out. I don't know if there's any questions or not, but I will try to answer them if they are.
I would mention that we are now distributing the treasurer's report in the packet, and it's going out to the media, and it is being posted on the website.
Thank you. Back to the public hearing on the Lewis County Housing Rehabilitation Program. Is there anyone that would like to make any additional comments? If not, we are going to close the public hearing on that. And we will move to report of the Finance and Rules Committee per Rule 7, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Finance and Rules Committee reports that they have examined the claims presented for payment in the total amount of $1,968,022.31 and recommend that they be audited and allowed for the amounts claimed.
So we'd like to move that, please. Tom Kalmus, do I have a second? Vinnie? Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries. One thing I would like to mention that I forgot, I asked Cassandra to pass out the outside committee that we put legislators on, just so everyone would have a heads up before the first of the year, so you can take a look at it and think about it and, you know, put your name in for anything that you're interested in. And whoever's chair will go from there. Consent resolutions. We are going to pull 240, 252, 254, 261, 268, and 274. Are there any other resolutions that anyone would like to vote on individually? If not, would someone like to make a motion to pass the consent, the remaining resolutions as a consent packet? Jessica, second by Jeff. Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries. Back to the individual resolutions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Resolution number 240 is auditing and allowing claims in the amount of $1,968,022.31.
Someone would like to move that, please? Tom Kalmus, second by Josh. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairperson, I have to recuse myself. There were payments made to myself and based upon vouchers I approved. Thank you.
Please note that in the records. And this is a roll call.
Legislator Frost,
Yes.
Legislator Nortz,
Yes.
Legislator Leviker,
Yes.
Legislator Osborne is excused, sorry. Legislator Calamus,
Yes.
Legislator Lindecker,
Yes.
Legislator Moorhan,
Yes.
Legislator Nellenbach,
Yes.
and Legislator Dahlhoff.
Yes. 252.
252 is a resolution authorizing a renewal agreement between Office for the Aging and Double Play Community Center for a congregate meal site facility.
Moved by Andrea, second, do I have a second? Vince? Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman, is this the same price as the agreement in 2024 or has it increased?
It is increased, I believe 33%, and Carla is here. She could speak to that more, but it has increased 33%.
Carla, would you like to say anything on that, or?
I can answer any questions. I did speak with Dan. His reasoning, they had to update the freezer for a cost of 10,000 that he did split with the caterer. Increased electricity usage for 3 freezers and a walk-in freezer, gas, water, trash, air conditioning and heating, increase in liability insurance as well.
So last year was roughly
1,200, yes.
1,200, he's gone up $400 a month.
Yes.
Or 4,800 for the year. Cover the cost of freezer and electricity, basically. Any other questions? Thank you, Carla. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Motion carries, or resolution carries.
Number 254 is resolution authorizing outside agency contracts for fiscal year 2026.
Moved by Vince. Do I have a second? Tom Kalmus. Discussion.
My only thing is the Naturally Lewis, 373,000. I see 5 people from the county sitting on that board. I think it should only be 1 or 2. I mean, I think we could cut that down. I think they need to be able to operate on their own. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Anyone else have any comments? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
The next one is 261, which is a resolution updating appointments to Lewis County Rail Trail Advisory Committee and subcommittees.
Someone would like to move it, please? Herb, second. Jessica? Discussion. Basically, there were a few changes here. Ryan was the Lewis County manager. Tim replaced him. And I think Crystal Collette was added. Carla Hellinger, I think, was right. So there were a few changes, mostly because the staff has changed.
I would just like to see some local landowners on there who live along that. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of county personnel. That's one of the things they said on our trip was to listen to the other side and get them involved in it.
Well, we have contracted with Alta, and there will be several public hearings where they can voice their opinion. Or we can change the makeup of this committee. I'm not sure we can take that back to the committee if you'd like to do that. Maybe pass this one tonight and we can talk about modifying it going forward. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, can I just point out that Section 2 of the resolution intends just that once the skeletal master plan is developed by these core committee members, the intention is to open it up and get some more community input.
Is
Mr.
that
Chair.
satisfactory, Barry? Okay.
Is that something Alta would do as they reach out? They may identify the different people in the community to help and be part of these subcommittees.
Yes, and actually the contract, there's going to be direct reach out to all adjacent landowners, as well as public meetings. So we do tend to do a lot of that. And as Joan said, we can modify this as it goes along.
Mr. Chairman. I'd also like to see the treasurer's report include the expenditures and balance of that, of the rails to trails that we're sitting on right now. Right now, there's nothing in his report about it.
Okay, we can, I think that information's in the budget, isn't it?
I mean, it should be a month, part of the monthly report because now it's an active,
Okay.
active what, situation.
Okay. Anything else? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
The next one is 268. And that one is a resolution to transfer funds regarding solid waste.
Someone like to move it? Andrea, do I have a second? Herb? Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
And the last one is the late resolution, which is number 274. And this is a resolution in support of the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act.
Moved by Andrea, second by Jessica. Discussion. We supported this, I think, 2 years ago. We put in a supporting resolution, but it didn't pass the Senate, or they didn't vote on it in the Senate. So it's up again, and we're going through the same process.
If I can add, last time it went through the House, the Senate did not pass it. This time the Senate has passed it. The House is expected to pass it shortly, and this should be going to the president for signature, but we want to throw our support in.
All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries. That's the end of the resolutions. Do we have any other business that would come before the board? I believe we need an executive session.
Yeah, just a quick update on some labor negotiations that Caitlin and I would like to advise the board about.
Would someone like to make a motion that we go into executive session? Tom Kelmus, second by Josh. Any discussion? All in favor? We're going into executive session, and I don't believe there will be any business after we come out. So if anyone would like to leave, you're more than welcome to.